Hello there, I'm Srivamsi, Technical Director from Jayaarka Studios. Welcome back to another Powerline tutorial. In this video, I'm going to introduce Action Coding System and how to use it. Using Action Coding System, we can also create the required 52 blend shapes for using motion capture data on face. Select all the face objects and add it in the mesh tab. So now the face mesh are here, and the rig which is directly deforming the mesh, add it in the level 1 text field. Also select the required controls which we will be using to deform the face. For example, these ears we will not be using for the blend shapes. So select only the controls here and flag them. So flagging is a way we are telling the program which objects are utilized. Once we are done with that, now add empty vertex groups. Let me just open the document for reference. So we added the mesh and now we should add vertex groups. We should remember that the vertex group should not be left unweighted. So these mesh already have the required vertex groups. Let me just delete them and add them black. In vertex paint mode, weight paint mode. Now assign the required vertices appropriately. Self underscore L should represent the left part of the head. Assign. You should repeat the same step for each mesh in the list here. Assign and C for center. Assign. Let me just check it. That's right. Center. Okay. So we have to go through all the objects and repeat this step. We have to describe which part of the mesh should be treated as left side and which one should be treated as right side. So once we are done with the assigning vertex weights, go to the shape keys and choose ARkit and create the shape keys list and add them to the mesh. So before we do that, let me just open and check. So the shape keys are empty here, and when we click add empty shape keys button, the shape keys will be added here, but these are empty. So let's go to the next step, which is preparing for work. So now we have animation on them. Each clicking on each shape key list in the list here will update the. Okay, we have to go through each step and make the required poses or deformation. You can use the rig and pose it. We can also directly edit the mesh using sculpt or edit mesh. So the first one, bro inner up. Okay, so next just click and it will reset. Bro down, bro outer up. So the shape keys with percentage symbol, they will be mirrored using the vertex weights. So just check whether this button is turned on or off. Bro outer up. I look down. So for this, uh, the eyeball looks like it's out of shape. It's out of its socket. So you can fix it using rig or also using editor sculpting methods. Select, go to sculpt mode, fix it. Okay. That's about fine. This is lookup. Let me just fix this shape. Also sculpting in mirror symmetry. So this is lookup, look down. Similarly, we go through each shape key and do the required edits, be it with rig or editing the mesh tag. Okay. So I'm skipping ahead. We have to go through all of this, all of the shape keys and do the same step. So I'm going to open next version where I already did the steps. Okay. So tongue out. Now we have to bake this deformation as shape key. So now what we are seeing is a mix of corrective shape keys plus rig deformation. We need to bake them, uh, bake all of the deformation into single shape key. So just click this bake option. And now the baking process is completed. Let us connect the shape keys. This is the connection button. So all the flagged mesh here will get connected to the properties on this bone, flagged bone. to shape keys and click link. So now they are connected. And let me just show you how to retarget. And currently we are using LiveLink app where we can get CSV file. In the CSV file, we will have all the required data. So browse and add the path here. Let me just add the properties bone here. Select bone should be controlling all the shape keys and click this entry button. Now click retarget. In custom data file to properties retarget. So now what we are doing is all the shape keys will be driven by the properties which will be added onto this flapped bone. So so that's it, guys. That's how we can use action coding system and create the required blend shapes and drive it with motion capture CSV file from LiveLink app.